any second. So, game 1, here we go then, Shrine CTF. Remember, guys, get the tweets in. Let us know who you think is going to be winning this. Hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K. Give us your predictions. Me, personally, we are on board with Blackjack. However, I want to switch it over, if that's okay, guys, to Fusion. We have been told that he is now their sniper of choice, so I want to see what this guy is going to be able to pull out of the bag off the spawn.
Yeah, we've really seen a lot of the FaZe France players this weekend on stream, so we're going to give London Conspiracy a little bit of love. We're going to be starting off with Fusion. He's going to be grabbing his team sniper rifle, and no doubt he's going to be having sights for Talek.
Wreck some faces. I want to see it happen. This is the thing, Fusion with sniper rifle. Ex-champion again, we know, everyone knows Fusion, Mr. Scott Finley. He knows how to use weapons, he knows how to play Halo. Let's see what he can do off the spawn.
Right, so straight off the bat, it is going to be Fusion from London Conspiracy, decked out in red, going to grab his team sniper rifle. Bit of a mix-up from what we saw last week. We saw Blackjack grabbing the sniper rifle for Vibe off the spawn. Here's Fusion going to his wide hut, trying to pick off that player who's going to jump up, jump up. There it is, lovely headshot. He knew exactly where he was going to be, and he lined up that headshot perfectly, executed it by pulling the trigger there, Sims.
Exactly, we knew that little bit. His reticle finds faces. Here we go again. Goes for the quick, doesn't get taken out again. The D-scope back for Halo 2. This is what we want to see. You get shots down, your scope is going to zoom back out. Wasn't there in Halo 4 to some people's dismissal. We were a little bit upset. Is back now, however, and it's as dangerous as ever. The sniper rifle's looking at you. You shoot it. Unfortunately, it appears that we have had a little bit of a lag out, so yeah, unfortunately, those things happen. We know about that, but let's talk about that then again. We mentioned over the sniper rifle, Scott managing to pick it up straight away. First bullet, headshot, bang, made it count, straight between the vines of the enemy teammate.
And for the FaZe team, I mean, it was Botanist who jumped up through the jump up and got his face ripped off by Fusion. You just have to wonder whether or not he might do a bit of a double take next time when this game restarts. You know, he's not going to be the most confident person in the world jumping up to that area when he just had his nose taken off by Fusion.
I didn't think about that, to be honest with you. Yeah, unless Scott does the exact same thing, Fusion may actually bank towards reaction, where he used to bank to, where he's going across to the base over to the rock side more and sitting there. I'd like to see, and again, they may actually use the waterfall to their advantage. The opposing FaZe clan now know that there is going to be a sniper rifle sat, prowling, waiting to find some faces. If they get that waterfall down, it's going to cause Scott all sorts of problems. But nevertheless, we'll try and get this game back up running as soon as possible, guys. Remember, tweet us, let us know your feedback. Hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K. Let us know the feedback. Let us know everything that you've enjoyed seeing today, everything that you haven't enjoyed seeing. Also, who's going to win this matchup? I know there's a lot of love, a lot of hashtag Faze up I've seen out in there. The French are behind their team right now. Again, the French have turned up out of nowhere. They're here yet again, the old MGS team, to try and turn faces and show people really what France is made of.
Yeah, let's look at the bracket. Let's talk through the bracket a little bit. Let's go from the quarterfinals onwards. We saw earlier the previous game, TCM taking down Strive 2-0. Guys, don't forget that this next game is best of 5 territory, so it will be first to 3 games wins rather than first to 2. So TCM in the best of 3 taking down Strive quite easily. You yourself thought that would be potentially upset city there for TCM, but you know, Strive just couldn't pull it out the bag.
I was hoping they were actually going to take one game off them at least. If I'm honest, the Strive Magic, as we all know, hashtag Strive Magic, or Strive Smagic, as it was on the forums with the S. Smagic. But yeah, Warlord unfortunately not managing to find his the magic, so to speak.
No.
We all know young Harry Potter is he's a demon. He's a damn good player.
He is.
And that's a damn good team. To say that that's a bit of, it's more of a makeshift, obviously. Zyrus coming, just saying, right, guys, I've got enough money. Get me a team. Coming out of nowhere. And also credit to Zyrus, who actually jumped on this team. This team almost didn't form. He was originally picked up for Xenex. But he said, no, you know what? I'm going to join Strive. Otherwise, basically, they don't get to attend. And Mo's had already paid for all his flights. Again, the Maltese monster, who we actually found out was Italian today.
True story. We actually thought Mose was Maltese. It turned out that he's Italian living in Malta. So, you know, the more you know.
The Italian stallion as opposed to the Maltese monster. Either way, he's a good Halo player.
The Malteser geezer?
I like that.
Malteser geezer?
Oh, that sounds like what we had down in London.
True, yes. Yeah. The wonderful Gfinity Studios in Kingston upon Thames.
Let's have a quick chat about the studios. Literally, this place is... I've never been to anywhere like this.
No.
It reminds me... It does remind me of a souped-up millionaire's LAN centre. That's the best way to describe it. It's incredible. Okay. You go in there and I really get the feel of esports.
I mean,
as soon as you walk through, you just think,
yeah, it's
I can smell the
fantastic
esports.
when you walk into the main stage kind of stage area. It's just a real culture shock for Halo because we've never really seen anything like this since, you know, probably early 2009, those kinds of days. We walked in and the stage was there, and there were red lights in front of the stations, blue lights. There were all kinds of lights. We haven't seen lights in a long time.
I can't believe getting excited over lights. Everyone just stood there with a torch.
Are great.
Here we go. Let's have a bit of fun with some torches, boys.
Someone just walks in with a lightsaber from Toys R Us and their
Gfinity crew. Mikael in the background with his glow sticks.
Yeah.
Getting his game on.
You know, you walk in and it looks professional.
Yeah.
It's really clean cut, and you know, it's fantastic. It really is just top notch.
As a caster, but also as more of just someone who enjoys European Halo, I feel safe in the hands of Gfinity.
Oh yeah.
Me personally, I think it's safe to say I really feel safe in the hands of this company. And so, but I am pleased to say game number 1 is back up and running, guys. I think it would be unfair to divert for anyone from Fusion. Do you want to go with Fusion?
Yeah, let's start with Fusion off the start. He hit that fantastic headshot on Botanist in the game before, unfortunately, we had to end it. But you just have to wonder whether or not he can repeat that performance.
Look for the big Scotsman possibly trying to move at a different angle. He might wait it there. Faze would be stupid to repeat exactly what they did before, knowing that Scott's going to be watching that corner. However, he may bank to Rockside, see what's coming up over Carbine. That's probably what that's really what I want to see him do. Move away from his hook. Move over to the opposite side where Rocks are and look across to their hook and see if he can clip, which is probably going to be Talik's face.
Yeah, the problem there is that you are going straight head-to-head against the enemy team sniper, so it really is a 50-50 battle. You have to count on you hitting your own shots, but right off the bat, London Conspiracy Fusion picking up his own team sniper rifle. He's going to look in that exact same spot. Can he find Botanist this time? Looks as if Botanist actually has done a double take. He's actually flanking around Fusion's ring 1 side.
Boom, but there it is.
There it is, yeah, the lovely headshot there on Talik. Goes for the quick scope on another Faze France player, but London Conspiracy Fusion here is, you know, he's picking up right where he left off in that other game.
Yeah, you saw Talik just poke his head out a little bit. He did originally captain it and did Fusion. He did cop for him. Don't think he expected him to push out so hard, but the sniper rifle straight between his visor. The bullet found its mark. He went down. However, that was another Faze player picking up sniper. Wouldn't surprise me. In fact, as I look over the screen, it is Talik again. It is going to be Fusion versus Talik in this massive snipe off right now. There's another headshot. Rockets go down. Faze leaving rockets in. But there we see Talik responding from ring 3. I think it'd be unfair to jump across to Talik right now. He's up on ring 3 with sniper going for the no-scope. Can he hit it? No, he can't, unfortunately. Does get taken down though. Rockets and sniper dropped in ring 1, Harry.
Yeah, that is an absolute power weapon zone right there in ring. You saw Faze Talik there just doing such a great job on ring 3, trying to tag some players. You saw the assist medal pop up on your screen, meaning that a player on his team was able to clean up the one shot that Talik made. He's currently pushing into ring, gets a beatdown. Can he win this battle? Yes, he can. Oh. Big win there on Vibe Septic. Septic definitely had the advantage there, but Talik absolutely made him look ridiculous.
I'm going to make a big call here, and it's a very big call indeed, Harry. I truly believe that if Faze can win this, they can win this competition.
They definitely have the potential to, because you have to look at last weekend's result with London Conspiracy pushing TCM to that game 10. You just have to wonder whether or not Faze can close this one out against such tough opposition.
I think this is the clincher. They've been through Infused, and they said to me, yes, Infused are going to be a problem. They absolutely whitewashed them. Fair enough, I say whitewash, 49-49 isn't exactly a whitewash, let's be honest. Game 2, however, that was a different story. That really was a whitewash. So, as we can see, Talik has gone down, but let's jump on board with Botanist right now of Faze. He's decided to move this flag. In fact, he turned around, did get a grenade to the face. Unfortunately, 3 down for Faze right now. We are on board with Botanist. When he comes off of the spawn, going to be supporting his teammates in ring 2. We can see some little battles going on in ring 2. His teammate managing just to survive, which was, of course, Mr. Cinder. Yeah,
he's found Blackjack here on his side of the map. Says Blackjack, you should not be there, son. Go back onto your side of the map on the respawn. Botanist here gets a nice assist medal there. It's Cinder who cleaned up that kill that Botanist was trying to put some shots on. Jumping out into the enemy's rocks here. He's trying to push the London Conspiracy base. Botanist here just checking himself. There he finds Blackjack weak. Can he clean up this kill? Yes, he can. Botanist here kind of out in the open, but he's still putting some great shots down, Sims.
That BR is just unbelievable. It literally hovers over people's heads. It's actually quite scary. So I'll tell you what, He's gone down. Let's jump across to Mr. Septic right now on London Conspiracy. He's finding a target, does manage to take one down. He's looking at the opposing base. Unfortunately, as we jump on board, he goes down. Cursed to the caster once again. We'll stick on him off the respawn.
Yeah, let's absolutely do it. Septic, to be honest with you, he's probably the second best snipe on London Conspiracy. I'm very surprised to see him not get the sniper rifle off the start over Fusion or Blackjack, but looks as if they've made the call to let Fusion get the sniper off the spawn. Septic here patrolling this ring 3 area, finding a Faze player there, but Fragby is quick to the chase as he completely obliterates Renox there. Septic here just loving life on ring 3, just trying to stay alive. Gets some great shots there on Botanus, makes him weak. He needs a player in the enemy base to clean up these one-shots, but look at that lovely double kill from Septic.
Yeah, big kills there. The one thing that I must note to people out in the stream who are watching this online, out of every match that we've watched so far, we are actually behind soundproof booths and we can hear both teams. They are getting loud and leery. Both these teams want this win. This win will mean a lot. As you can see right now, Mr. Septic, he does have the rockets in tow, patrolling round ring 2. There's one looking for the double. Rocket goes in. Can he get a YOLO rocket? No, he cannot, unfortunately. Reloads them. He's got another 2 kills in that barrel. Doesn't want to waste that rocket like he did just then. Went for the kill. It's always worth a kill. Can he get this one? Yes, he can. Manage to stay alive. This could be another kill if a guy jumps up to ring 2. He's going to get a rocket to the toe. Rocket goes in. Doesn't manage to get the kill. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can. And there's the killing spree.
Yeah, great killing spree for Septic there. He did a great job. He realized the flag was dead, so he decided to just control ring by himself. He had those rockets, but he eventually goes down to a Faze player, Sims.
Indeed. Let's jump across to Botanus right now. He's over on Faze Clan and he's just found himself a sniper rifle. As we actually look across the screens, we have Talik and Botanus both with sniper rifles. Not a better chance to say you've got no snipes.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Sims. And if you're a London Conspiracy player and you see 2 Faze players there with sniper rifles, that's not what you want to see. But Botanus there actually jumping out when he was pretty much one-shot. Pretty suspect move there. Don't know whether he thought he had help, but he did jump out and challenge on one shot. Here we are on board with Talik. He's got a sniper in his back pocket, but no. He gets taken down by a London Conspiracy player as well. Yeah,
that was a big grenade. He was actually looking at the player that did take down Botanus, so that's going to be 2 snipers that they had instantly go back down. They're fighting in their own territory right now. They need to be careful that they don't get pinned in. London Conspiracy have been very, very aggressive on their base. They need to be extremely careful. They do have Septic in the back. They also have a guy up on ring 3 firing down green noon combo all over the place. Talik currently finding his old sniper rifle. Plenty bullets in that to do some damage to this LDNC team.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I believe he actually has 7 bullets of that snipe. If he can get out of this sticky situation alive, get his shields, he can maybe start doing some damage to this London Conspiracy team. But right now, Talik still pinned him by a couple of grenades. There's Fragby from the London Conspiracy side, pre-firing that jump out there as Talik decided to challenge. Fragby was very much aware of that. Pre-fired the angle and Talik goes down.
I think that's both players now that have decided to challenge Fragby, and he's just said, no, don't you dare challenge me, boy. I'm going to pre-fire. I know your face is popping around that corner. The French may have, you know, they may have actually beat, obviously, Infused. Maybe that's give them a little bit too overconfidence, possibly. However, we can see now on screen, Fragby is moving the flag, catches the roof. We've seen that so many times over the last 2 weekends, does it again. But next to him, he's got his teammate Beach, who has that sniper rifle, going to protect him as he runs towards rocks. Hopefully doesn't chuck it. No, he doesn't. That's what we wanted to see. He's going to go through the courtyard, though. This is dangerous work. The waterfall comes down, but unfortunately, so does he, Harry.
Yeah, he didn't even get that flag through the waterfall, so this could be very dangerous territory here for London Conspiracy. Fusion here needs to push forward and at least get a touch on that flag. There's only 3 seconds left on it. It's a Botanus here trying to defend his own flag. Fusion did get a touch, so there's another 10 seconds before that flag gets reset, Sims, and Botanus is trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Unfortunately, 4 seconds. This is Septic. Can he get the touch? Yes, he does. Get some more time on it. However, Botanus is still there, and he's doing the opposing pull. Can he get a counter cap off of this? Unfortunately, hits the roof. Grenades come in. He's going to be one shot. On his team, he's got Cinder, who's going to help him out with Rockets now. Rockets going in from Cinder on the opposing screen. However, Botanus has made it all the way to the base. Flag has returned. That is going to be a big counter-cap for Faze right now.
That was the perfectly executed counter-cap there from Faze France. They knew exactly that London Conspiracy were going to overcommit to touching that flag. They punished them perfectly and ran a flag themselves, and now they take the game 1-0 in the lead. There's still 7 minutes left in this game, but as it stands, London Conspiracy are going to need themselves a flag cap, Sims.
The unfortunate thing there was that London Conspiracy was actually up. They had the more kills, they had the time, they had everything in the setup. But Botanus just run. He literally just run. He's going to obviously have help, but we saw Fragby had Beach back up with Sniper Rifle, but they literally just let them get away with that.
Yeah, Botanus is playing really well right here, Sims. I want to stay on the point of view of him if we can. He's just showing off a little bit with that Plasma Rifle, challenging Septic. He did have help there, and look at Botanus on a killing spree right now, Sims. He's putting some great shots down still, and he doesn't seem like slowing down anytime soon.
The big man from France proving why he is one of the best players in the EU right now, being super aggressive on this London Conspiracy side. There's one. Can we see the double? 2 assists now. That's going to be able to make them pull a second flag. They're probably going to run this through Rocks as they do have support. He needs to be looking over at Carbine though. If they get that Carbine spawn, they're going to be in all sorts of trouble because Septic does have Sniper Rifle in hand.
Yeah, let's swap over to Septic on the London Conspiracy side if we can. He has help from his teammates. In fact, I believe he just took down Renox. I could be mistaken though, but Septic here really needs to stop this this Faze flag. They're running the London Conspiracy flag all the way across the map, and I don't believe anyone from the London Conspiracy side is doing anything to stop it. I'm not even sure they know where the flag is.
This is it. It's all up to Septic, but he misses the shot. He needs to make this one count. Can he do it? Yes, he can. The flag is stopped, but it is within a breath of fresh air of being capped. Waterfall goes down. He manages to tag a player, but unfortunately, it doesn't fully find its target as FaZe Clan make it 2-0.
Oh my goodness, what am I seeing? This could be the upset of the day as Septic finds himself a double kill, but right now, his team are 2-0 down in this game. There's just over 5 minutes left to play. Don't forget, if at 15 minutes we are tied, we will go into overtime, but as it stands, his team are just trailing in this game to face France, and I don't think anyone really expected that, Sims.
However, Cinder, the Sniper Rifle, has just come up, and Cinder's in his own base. He's found it, and he's saying, guys, you're in my house now. Have some sniper bullets to the face, looking for another player. Can the assist kill come in? No, it cannot. Unfortunately, his teammate doesn't clear him up. He manages to run away. Don't know how, because that BR is so intensely strong. He's jumping up onto Plasma Pistol right now. He's got this Sniper Rifle, looking for faces. We know he can find them. There's one. Doesn't matter, looking for the assist to get medal again. Let's see if his teammate can clean it up. No, he doesn't. Looking across at Rocks now. They're going to get that Rock spawn, but he needs to be careful. If they come up by Sniper Rifle, they're going to cause him all sorts of issues, Harry.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes left in this game. Tags Fragby there. You see the assist, but was just taken down by Blackjack there in ring. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Botanus from the Faze side actually has rockets in his hands right now. He has 2 rockets left, and he's trying to stay alive on the London Conspiracy side of the map. But we're still on point of view of Cinder here. Cleans up Blackjack very nicely. We switch over to Botanus just as he dies.
He actually wasted the rockets, to be fair. He knew he was going down. It would have been a little bit overzealous by going in their base. There's not many times you see a rocket man actually inside your base. He did get caught short, but he fired both rockets at the wall just to waste them to stop them and giving up. One
thing I'm noticing right now, Sims, is that the London Conspiracy team seem to be getting the majority of the kills, but FaZe are just executing their pushes so very well.
Funnily enough, we saw this last week where you would have all the TCM players going, you know, quite a bit negative. London Conspiracy will go huge positive, but they'd lose the objective.
Yeah,
they need to focus more on objective.
This could absolutely be a carbon copy of the TCM game we saw last week. We are still on the point of view of Botanus here from Faze France, as we only have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. Don't forget, guys, this is a best of 5, so first to 3 wins in this series will advance to the winners bracket finals. It is Faze France against London Conspiracy.
Obviously, Faze now 2-0 up. All they need to do is survive for another 3 minutes and hold this London Conspiracy team back. It's not impossible, they can make it happen, but it is a tough mountain that they need to climb. We're still on board with Botanus right now. I think it wouldn't be unfair if we went across to Blackjack of London Conspiracy, who is running the flag right now. He does have help from his teammate Septic, who's running through shotgun. The shots are coming in as they spawn, but the green stuff hits him in the chest and says goodnight.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I like the way he ran that through shotgun. There's so much cover to be had there, but as you saw, a FaZe player actually spawned in front of the flag. don't think I don't think London Conspiracy are actually going to commit to that flag touch, but Blackjack right now is trying to just get in the Faze hut, and he only has 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to work.
Credit where credit's due to Faze France. Oh, we actually saw off screen there Blackjack getting taken down with the shotgun. That was pretty unlucky, to be fair, but one thing I was saying that out of all that, which kind of confirms that, Faze are literally using that plasma pistol to total advantage. We saw it in game number 1 when they played Infuse, and Renox got the amazingly clutch, quick one to ring 3 to take down Buck 20 with the sniper. But they're literally absolutely soaring away with it.
I need to swap over to Talik right now of the Faze side. He just got himself a double kill killing spree, and now he has sniper rifle in his hands. He's trying to eye up some of the London Conspiracy players, finds Blackjack and takes his nose off, trying to get a double. Yes, he gets the double kill there on another London Conspiracy player, and now Faze France are running a 3rd flag, Sims.
I like what he's done here. He's transitioned to the middle of the map to spawn them over by shotgun. Does go down, however, notable, that sniper rifle wasn't even their own. That was actually London Conspiracy sniper rifle that he was using against them. Yeah. Even if you're not going to get the kills, it's better to have their sniper in your hands than theirs. It's causing all sorts of issues. Flag is out at the moment, but yet again, Talik now finds his own sniper rifle. This kid can find faces with that reticle.
Yeah, only 1 minute, 5 seconds left in this game, Sims, and London Conspiracy, as it stands, need 2 caps to force overtime. I personally don't see it happening, especially when you've got Talik with a sniper rifle in his hands, picking up assist medals from grenades, trying to scope out another London Conspiracy player there on his own carbine, but can't quite get the shot off, as the London Conspiracy player is actually quite wise to not challenge Talik there.
40 seconds left of play, then looking for players. All they need to do is sit back and kill this London Conspiracy team. However, he does go down. Again, it's a hard mountain to climb. I don't think it's possible to get flags that quickly. Nothing's impossible in Halo. I don't want to say they're out but just now, but unfortunately with only 25 seconds left, it's looking like Faze are going to take this 1-0, Harry.
Yeah, they are such strong individually, and I think that really caught London Conspiracy off guard completely. Don't forget, guys, I keep stressing it, we are in best of 5 territory, so it will be the first to 3 wins in this series as Faze France take game number 1 2-0.
Another upset there then. More English teams getting taught a lesson by the French here. Let's have a look at the kills after this. I want to see exactly how many kills the guys picked up. All being well, they'll be able to jump us on board and have a quick look at them with the ratios and whatnot. But Faze France tearing it up right now, looking so strong, Harry.
Yeah, they seem to be just picking up where they left off in that Infused series. This Faze France team are just shocking absolutely everyone. And to be honest with you, they made that look quite easy, Sims.
Yeah, which you say they're ticking up as they left off with Infused. I think they left it off from where they actually fell on I-49.
Yeah.
Literally, they're absolutely destroying people left, right and centre. If these guys play like this against TCM could be in dangerous water.
Yeah, let's look at the stats right here. Positives near enough across the board from the Faze France team. Look at Botanist though, with the 34 kills. That is really, really big.
But look at the deaths, Harry.
Exactly.
10 deaths.
Fantastic job there at staying alive from Botanist. On the London Conspiracy side, 26 kills from Fusion. Bit of a lackluster performance from Fragby as he goes -8 on the ratio KD spread. But all in all, the only thing that matters, Sims, is the final score, and that was 2-0 to Faze France.
Plus 24. That is prolific. That is incredible. But we saw what he was doing, and again, he wasn't even controlling rings, as such. He was moving from ring to his sniper, then back to ring, then to there. He was doing the transition. I think this is where they caught off a little bit of guard, because London Conspiracy would then push up. He'd then push them back. He'd then give them a little bit of leeway, let them come forward, then push them back. And then eventually, the one thing that they did with the runs, they waited. And once they then pushed them back, they then run the flag. However, I think it was the second flag cap. That was impressive. How literally he beelined it. He just straight run. No one even saw where they were actually going to go, to be honest. And they were all down at a certain time. I didn't expect him to be able to pick up a flag like that. That was just truly incredible.
When you speak about this Faze France team, and we will give some love to London Conspiracy eventually, but it's hard not to speak about this Faze France team. We spoke about it before. They replaced Hitterborg from last year with Talik, and what a pickup Talik has been. He's just been ripping a face with sniper rifle, and sometimes that's all you need, because this Faze France team are so good at capitalizing when they have numbers that if you can get Talik a sniper rifle in his hands, he's going to pick off a few players. He may not go the most positive like Chalky or Blackjack, but he's going to get you those vital, vital kills.
Don't get me wrong, Hitterborg was an incredible player.
Absolutely,
he's a top European player, one of the best in France, but they've kind of thrown Talik in there. Now, the thing about Talik, with him being such a beautiful, a beautiful sniper.
Are we talking game or person?
Person, both. Beautiful man, beautiful sniper. Oh. Yeah. But you look at TCM, have Chalky. London Conspiracy, they have Blackjack. The Faze now have Talik. That's kind of what they needed. All the guys on that team playing at that level will need to know how to snipe, but they just needed someone who knows how to snipe, who knows how to land those no-scopes, what we actually saw in lockdown, getting the big no-scope from S3 down to S2, who knows the angles, who literally can just hit every headshot and make every bullet count.
I think Buck20's probably still feeling that no-scope, actually, from S3 to S2 by Talik. I mean, that one's going to hurt in the morning sims.
I don't know what hurt more, the no-scope or the noob combo on Ring 3.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty bad.
So many big moments in that series when they just completely swept apart Infused. They just swept them under the rug as if they weren't even there. It literally looked like matchmaking. And right now, they are literally just picking up where they left off in that Infused series. It really is fantastic play from the Faze France team.
So going into game number 2 then, we have Faze France. They are 1-0 up against London Conspiracy. Game 2 is going to be Warlord Slayer. This could be a dangerous one. Now, we did, however, see, we have to say it, London Conspiracy struggled a little bit on Warlord Slayer when they played TCM. However, when it came to Bomb, that was a different game.
That was completely
Literally, I actually
ridiculous.
went to every single one of their houses and give them a FedEx application. Rob, literally, Septic, was just bomb. There you go, boys. Have a bomb. Have it in your base. Have some more bomb. You know what? Chuck another bomb on your bomb and add it with that bomb. They literally went insane.
They really did.
It was incredible. There was the quickest 5-0 sweep on TCM. I never thought I'd be seeing that. It was...
Considering TCM are probably the best team in Europe. Actually, I think they're pretty much undisputed best team in Europe. To take them so quickly, it was about a 3-minute game we saw last weekend on Warlord Bomb. Conspiracy just took it 5-0. They just got bomb after bomb after bomb in the TCM base, and it was more about territory where they held that bomb rather than possession of the bomb, because they were more than happy just to die throwing the bomb towards the TCM base. But TCM didn't recognize this, and they pretty much just said, okay, let's kill a few London Conspiracy players. But London Conspiracy came back, got possession of the bomb again, and by that point, the bomb was planted around 50 times over.
It didn't even feel like they were trying, though. And we saw Rob going huge. I'm pretty sure he went huge negative, but it didn't matter. The game's about arming the bomb. He was like, nah, mate, you're having this one, have that, son. So, but looking back on Slayer, they want the actual strongest team on Warlord.
No.
Now, the problem here is that, again, you're going against this aggressive Faze France team. Botanus, he's literally going to be on you all the time. Look for him what he did against Xenix. Hold that top middle section. Xenix really messed up. Rather than taking him down, they went underneath and they hid away from him. And that was pretty bad because then they got the low spawns and they were constantly trapped. He was always on them all the time, just running around. Then his teammates cleaning up. The problem is you can't let these guys get top middle control. If they get top middle control, you are in dangerous water. London Conspiracy need to be A, watching their backs, as in being on each podium and supporting everybody. B, they want to take control of that top mid section. C, camo. I'm sorry, camo, and more camo. It's 1 minute 10. This thing is so powerful. It's OP on this map. Simple as that.
That C point you just made, probably the most important, because you can win a game purely off camouflage control, pretty much. I mean, we look at the bracket right now as we see that bottom semi-final there. London Conspiracy against Faze France is your current series you're watching. But camouflage on Warlord, it can be very, very dangerous. You get yourselves a shotgun, you get yourselves camouflage, you can get 5 or 6 kills very, very easily. But you have to take care of that camouflage, Sims, because you have to pick your fights. You don't want to be challenging 2-on-1. Fair enough, a 1-on-1 if you feel you can. If you feel you can win that battle, then you can challenge a 1-on-1. But a 2-on-1, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, indeed, the pocket predator. I know you're not a big fan of the pocket saying, but you get that shotgun, you can be a pocket predator when you've actually got that camo. For this one, I think it would be unfair. I want to stay on board with Botanus. Pretty much coming off the back of the plus 24, I think it would be rude not to stick on board with Botanus. Watch where he goes, watch what he does. I think this man is going to be an absolute machine. The French big dog taking control of top mid. He does that. this game.
It goes to show, really, that all of FaZe France have that kind of game in them, because look at the lineup of FaZe France. You have Renox, obviously MVP of I-49 a year ago. Cinder, Talik, pretty much renowned around France for being pretty amazing, just amazing, fun players to watch. But then Botanist just pulls out that performance out of nowhere. Pretty impressive. It just goes to show that every single one of these FaZe France players has that kind of performance in them.
It is a French God. There's no easier way of saying it than a French God squad. Now, fair enough, we have to give some love to our own UK representative, London Conspiracy. Again, fantastic players. Literally all individually talented and whatsoever. They're going to put up a good fight. But I think kind of what I managed to catch up to reaction really quickly after the game with Infused, and he simply said they wanted it more. I think FaZe Clan want this more than anybody. They were slightly disappointed with I-49. You've seen the photos where they've got the check in there. They're just kind of like, second, yeah, cool story, bro. But I think out of all the games, out of all the teams, sorry, they want this the most. So, game number 2, we have FaZe France 1-0 up against London Conspiracy, kicking it off with Botanist right now, hiding behind the pillars. Actually went round the side to get that camo, but didn't manage to pick it up. In fact, he did. That was a little bit delayed, though. Managed to get it finally. 4-1 already. It's already starting, Harry. Here we go.
Yeah, great point of view to start off with as well, Sims, as we see Botanist getting the camouflage right off the back. He has Plasma Rifle in hand.
The pro combo.
This is what I'm talking about, Sims. He decided not to chase that. It's all about picking your battles with this camouflage, because you need to stay alive. You can't afford to challenge in a 2-on-1 situation. But I believe there's been some more technical difficulties in the game, so we are going to be restarting this game.
Yep, unfortunately, they kind of came off the mark there. So a goose. They got a kill. They got a kill.
It doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. I know, but I was like I say. Anyway, but yeah, they kind of came out fired up there. Not exactly sure what happened. Do apologise, guys. These things happen. Heroes talk for a little bit. Remember, give us your predictions on what you're thinking today. Hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K. Let us know your outcomes. Let us know everything. I've been told in my headphones they did have the kill cams on, which are not allowed as part of HCS rules. We are following that rule set, so we are disabling them right now. It wasn't a major issue. We'll get that sorted and get back underway. As I was saying, give us the hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K. Let us know who you think is going to win this game.
And if you use the hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K and tweet the stream link, then you could be in for a very special prize provided by Golden Boy. Alex Mendez himself has decided to donate something. I'm not sure what it is. It could be a HCS shirt. It could be some kind of something from his freezer. It could be some spare buttons that he's just found out of his drawer. I'm not entirely sure what it could be, but I mean,
spare buttons.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, though, isn't it? You might as well use the hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K and tweet the stream link. If you do, you could win yourself some buttons.
I want to try and pester him for a hoodie. Everyone wants a hoodie. Everyone wants a Twitch hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, we are going to get Game 2 underway, guys. Apologies for the slight delay. It would be unfair once again. I want to stick on board with Born as we saw what he did, grabbing that camo, making big use of it, whipped out the pro combo at the end. That pro combo really is becoming a thing, though, Harry, especially on this map. It's, for me, it's just like the shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, when you take into account that 2-shot beatdown doesn't count anymore.
Yeah.
It's a 3-shot beatdown. But when you pick up the plasma rifle, you drill the shields so quickly and they get drained so quickly. It's as good as a 2-shot beatdown. So a lot of players, when they go into close combat, decide to pick up that plasma rifle and use it in replace of a 2-shot beatdown.
Can I get your opinion on three beatdowns? What do you think to it? I know you have a slightly different opinion to me on the 3 beatdown system.
Not a lot of players like it, but I personally like it because it means you have to go in for the beatdown and then jump back and actually hit a shot. I prefer it. It's a bit more skillful in my opinion. I know a lot of people feel that it slows the game down a tiny bit, but in my opinion, I like it when people go in for a beatdown and then they have to jump out and hit the shot as well, rather than depending on a lunge.
I know a few people have mentioned stuff about different things about the Halo, the Master Chief Collection as a whole, but one thing that I will give it credit where credit's due, I like how tuned the weapons are. A few people have been whinging about them and complaining, but I actually think the weapons are really well balanced myself. I do like the fact that, again, Golden Boy were mentioning it earlier on, the Covenant weapons, they are strong, they are powerful, but then again, it takes skill to rip down someone's shields and finish off the kill, and that's what they're there to do. We've seen it again with the Sentinel beam under this map. It's not very often we see that, but literally, you pick that thing up, you can just walk through people. Yeah,
you're not wrong, Sim. So, getting into Game 2, Faze currently leading the series 1-0. Still on board with Botanist here from Faze France. Nading himself there. Think he picked up the I think he picked up the camouflage there before he died, so that's been burnt. But now look at the contrast that we saw in the other game. The other game we saw 4-1 to the FaZe team, but now 4-2 for London Conspiracy, so a much better start in this game for the FaZe France team.
Septic feeling the blunt end of the plasma rifle then, picking up a double kill, moving through the teleporters though. As you mentioned, Harry, slightly different start. Unfortunately, Botanus getting a little bit giddy with the grenades. Managed to kill himself, but did burn that camo. That thing should be up in about 30 seconds, I do believe. But look at that on the screen. The laser beam of doom flying around the map. Can he get this kill to be big? No, he cannot. He, unfortunately. In fact, I'm looking at the wrong screen. I do apologize about that one. That was my fault. Still on board with Botanus right now. He's looking down, hunting down. But again, the assist kills are coming in, Harry. Yeah,
10-7 the lead right now for FaZe France. Don't forget, FaZe decked out in blue. London Conspiracy decked out in red. Currently a 3-kill deficit now for London Conspiracy as they try and claw their way back into this game. Don't forget, the 0 score is 1-0 as indicated at the top of your screen. We're still on board with Botanus here from FaZe as he's trying to push top middle, and look at that perfect timing of the camouflage.
That was absolutely perfect. It would have been nice for him to wait because there were 2 players there looking for the shotgun. Can't manage to find one again. I liked what he did there. He didn't actually shoot. Manages to pick up the 1 shot. The communication here is incredible. He literally finds players. Surprised he's got... The player didn't actually back through the portal there, Harry. He challenged him. I don't know if he actually saw him with the camo, but he didn't back up. He thought, no, come on then, give me a little bit. Yeah. Looking for that shotgun, does find it. The Predator combo is here and in full swing, Harry.
Yeah, and a 8-kill lead to boot for this FaZe France team. Botanus with camo shotgun in his hands, deciding to go for his BR, but it's just as good as he takes down London Conspiracy Frag B in that wonderful BR fight. Botanus putting his BR to good use.
But look at that, 25-15, a 10-kill lead right now for FaZe France. That is huge for them. These French guys want to win this event. Never did I think I'd be seeing this happen to London Conspiracy right now, Harry.
Yeah, currently it's London Conspiracy who have to find themselves on a tail end of an 11-kill deficit.
Wow.
But you see on Fusion's death screen there, 3 of the FaZe players pushed out immediately to top middle for that camouflage. So you have to just wonder where that camouflage is, and it's, I believe it was Botanus who picked up the camouflage, but I believe he actually got taken down. So we're going to stick on board with Fusion here as he is just cleaning up some kills. But right now it's a hard hole to dig yourself out from. I mean, a 9-kill deficit, lovely triple kill. He's just doing his best to drag this London Conspiracy team back into this game, but right now it doesn't look like they're going to be able to, Sims.
Thankfully, Fusion picking up the triple kill then. You've got to get a lot of kills right now. The deficit is so big. That triple kill is really what they need. They need to pull a few more of them out of the bag, unfortunately. But just look at this FaZe France team. They're like they're a whole different world right now.
The thing is, Sims, we've only seen 3 camouflages in the game, and look at the score. It's already a 38-kill score there for FaZe France. So this game has absolutely flown by. Only an 8-kill deficit now for the London Conspiracy players, but it just, you know, it seems to be slipping out of their hands very early on in this game. They need to get themselves a base. They need to slow their deaths down. But on a map like Warlord, it's so hard to slow your deaths down.
On the POV of Blackjack right now, he's going to go through the teleporters. I think he's waiting for a player, does go through, finds one at the other end, but gets stuck, unfortunately, inside the teleporter and gets the back smack. It's all going wrong right now for London Conspiracy. Yeah. FaZe Clan are coming out, all guns blazing, so to speak. Still up, we have moved across to Talik right now, super aggressive, looking across at yellow flag. The bullets are going in right now, the grenades are flying across. Those nuclear bombs are going to be landing on London Conspiracy. They're all over him. It's like water washing over rocks here, Harry. Just look at that score gap.
Yep, only 1 kill needed. This could be it as Talik challenges 2 players, makes 2 players weak there. But the machine gun sheeps FaZe France take game number 2, 50-37 over London Conspiracy.
50-37. Never did I think we'd be seeing this kind of score gap. That was a pretty quick game, to be honest with you.
Guys, don't forget, this is a winners bracket semi-finals. Don't let the scores fool you. This is a winners bracket semi-final matchup against it's FaZe France going up against London Conspiracy. You would never have guessed, looking at the scores, how quickly that game was over, but it is a winners bracket semi-final matchup, and it's living up to the hype.
All being well, if the production team can get us a quick look at the scoreboard, we'll be able to see that just the kills on screen in just a second. But yeah, this is, you know, supposedly one of Europe's top 2 teams, and at the moment we're just seeing FaZe France they're making a little bit of a joke of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I can't get it over. They're making it look so easy, but again, do they want this more?
Maybe they do. I mean, I was speaking to Golden Boy earlier, and you just have to wonder whether the London Conspiracy players might have slept on Faze up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the Faze clan coming in, it's crazy. I mean, how can you sleep on them after they swept aside Team Infuse so easily in that earlier matchup? You cannot sleep on these players, and I think that's what London Conspiracy are doing right now.
So game number 3 is going to be Lockdown King of the Hill. Now, the big question is, are we going to see a repeat of that Infuse game? I can't remember exactly what the score was, but the scoreline was absolutely huge. I don't even think Infuse managed to hit 50, did they?
No, they didn't. They kept them under 50 points. So 50-point club. Is that
dangerous.
A thing? Is that a thing?
Is that a thing?
Let's make it a thing. 50-point club.
The 50-point club.
Yeah.
Hashtag Faze up right now. Everything's going off. Remember, guys, tweet the stream. Drop the little hashtag in there. Gfinity Halo 2K. I think, did Golden Boy say going to give a prize, Harry?
He did, yeah. If you use the hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K and tweet the stream link as well, you could be in with a chance of winning something very special from Golden Boy's Closet of Dreams.
Closet of Dreams.
I don't know what it is. He could just give you some hairs or something from his beard.
You know what? I'm going to start calling my fridge that.
The Closet
of Dreams. That's amazing. Open it up and there's cakes and stuff everywhere. I'm gonna text my wife, fill up the Closet of Dreams. That's brilliant.
I wouldn't text that if I were you. She might not.
Anyway, moving on to Lockout King of the Hill right now. Game number 3. I really want to see, I know it sounds bad, but I really, really want to see them do exactly transition to what they did to Infuse. That would only solidify their place in the winners final. I do believe, again, if TCM managed to beat TEC, that's who the winner of this will be facing in winners final. Now that is going to be a game, Harry.
Yep, lovely shot there of Faze Botanist. He put up that great number, was it 32 kills?
Plus 24.
Plus 24, was it, in game number 1, which helped his
10.
team just absolutely cruise to an easy win over London Conspiracy. That was game 1. Last game, 50-37 to Faze, just picking up where they left off in game 1. Going into game 3, it's do or die time for London Conspiracy. They cannot afford to lose another map.
Yeah, I've not seen this much aggression since I-49, and I like it. I've always said all along, this is what we need from Europe. We need aggressive teams, and right now, Faze France are giving us what we need, especially if they want to move on and start challenging some of the NA teams. We know how aggressive they are. I spoke to TCM, and they were telling me about the NA teams. You can be spawning on Warlock, Warlord, Halo 2 there, on Warlord, and you will literally have someone like Roy just sat on your platform shooting you in the face off of spawn. We saw it when Ninja came back over here. We watched Halo 4 when he was playing Skyline, when he actually played High Society.
Yes, that
Rami,
was EGL9, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were literally running down the hallway, and he was sat there like, boys, come at me, bro. Come on. And he went out be hiring kids for fun.
Yeah,
and
really was.
This is what we want to see, especially from European Halo. Guys, remember, tweet the stream. Use the hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K. And remember, give us the at Gfinity TV. We are looking for feedback from you guys. So, I am being informed the game is going to be getting up in about 30 seconds. Game number 3 then, Harry. Lockdown King of the Hill. Ignoring what they did to Infuse, how do you think this is going to go for them?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I think it would be only fair to start off with the point of view of London Conspiracy Blackjack, if we could, because he's going to be the guy that just calls all the plays for London Conspiracy. He's going to be the guy that tells them when they need to rotate, what they need to do, where they need to go, and what needs to be done.
Yeah, it's do or die time. If they lose this, they go into losers bracket. Never before did I thought I'd be seeing Infuse going into losers bracket so early, let alone London Conspiracy. This is it. Here we go. Game number 3. It's Lockdown, King of the Hill, Faze France 2, London Conspiracy 0.
Yeah, so London Conspiracy need to win the next 3 games to take this series, guys. Do not forget, use the hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K. Make sure you tweet the stream as well. You could be in for a chance of winning a special prize. But it looks as if we're going to be starting off with the point of view of London Conspiracy Blackjack.
Indeed, we'll stick with Beej throughout the first part of the game, see what he's saying. Looking for him to, I would say, grab the sniper rifle user, but as you mentioned, I do believe Fusion's going to be grabbing that and hoping to do some damage.
You're not wrong, guys. Do not forget this A hill mostly is about transitioning over to the BR tower. Interesting side note, the London Conspiracy players will start off with the BR spawn, so they will have control of sword, they'll have control of sniper rifle, hopefully, and they will be in prime position for this B hill rotation.
So we were going to start off with Blackjack, but we are actually on board with Talik of Faze France right now. They are in the S tower, grenades going across at B. Down comes the Stalactites, doesn't manage to get a kill. But there you saw the Mr. Beach himself picking up that sniper rifle from S2. Gets challenged, jumps out, and he gets shut down at S2.
Great assist there. I believe it was a London Conspiracy player that fell off the map. There's a couple of Faze players standing still. Not entirely sure what that is. Maybe the wrong settings were being played, but I do believe it was Renox who was unable to get into the game, just lagged out there. So we're going to be going back to us talking in our lovely faces. Yeah, great faces we've got. I like yours.
Oh, thanks. I like your face.
Oh, you.
So, question for you then, Harry.
Yep.
How are you enjoying things so far?
Oh, my goodness gracious. This is probably one of the best events I've ever been to my entire life.
Yeah, it's literally incredible. Guys, if you haven't been able to make it down today, once Gfinity move off with the Gfinity Championships next year,
oh my goodness,
the LAN events these guys are putting on, you guys do not, and I mean this, you do not want to miss what Gfinity are going to be doing for us as European Halo. Get on their website now, get signed up. Remember, we have the Halo 2 Anniversary Cups that are going on. That's over £300 a week in cash prizes to be won. What's not to do? Get signed up, get involved. It's free money.
Yeah,
for playing Halo.
Don't forget as well, you will be playing against the likes of TCM Halo. You'll be playing up against the likes of London Conspiracy. They play in these cups every single week, so you can try your hand against the best Halo players in Europe and see where you stack up. Especially
if you wanting to come to these LANs in future and you want to get good practice in. If you want to get practice, if you want to try it out against the best in Europe, if you want to, you know what I mean, just get involved, guys. Halo is back and it's coming back in a big way. Hashtag Halo Esports, for me, I'm sorry, but it's a thing. It is now. Okay. It is real. HCS going forward.
Guys,
it's been confirmed.
Just so you know, Halo Esports is now a thing because Sim said so.
Bump.
There you go.
As we mentioned earlier on, though, HCS, the Halo Championship Series, is now officially confirmed for Europe. It's just going wild. I think we need to talk about the Gfinity announcement last night, Sims, because it just blew everything out of the water. I mean, $500,000 across esports titles next year alone. I mean, that is huge. $500,000. I could buy a lot of Halo discs for that.
You could. I could buy a lot of pot noodles.
You love your pot noodles, don't you? I do. Hashtag student life.
Amen.
But yeah, Gfinity next year, it's going huge. It's going bigger and better than these guys could ever want. I mean, they're getting a new, we mentioned over the new LAN arena.
Oh my goodness.
Don't exactly know where that is, but that's a LAN arena.
Yeah, I was speaking to a couple of the Gfinity guys as well. They're so excited for that LAN arena because it means they can do so much more than they are currently doing. I mean, that dedicated esports arena, that means nothing else happens in that venue other than esports.
Really?
First time, well, okay, guys, just wanted to stress that, but Sims is being this guy now, so you know what? No, that's cool. No, you be that guy.
Sorry.
No.
Are we falling out now?
Can someone tell Sims I'm not speaking to this? But no, that dedicated esports arena is going to be huge, man. I mean,
for me as even Halo, I think it's an exciting time for us all.
It really is. I mean, think of it as a football stadium, but for esports. I mean, isn't that just the dream?
Yeah.
Tell me that's not the dream.
I think even from, if you're not competing and you want to go there and just spectate, can you imagine being sat there? It's kind of like you go and watch football. People are going to be able to come to this venue and watch what's going on. I mean, we've seen it before. We saw it G3. I would love to have been a spectator at G3 and watch what's going on there. The esports world is growing. Gfinity is growing. Again, hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K. Tweet the stream. Let everyone know what is going on. Back to this right now. We are trying to get Game 3 underway. It's going to be lockdown. King of the Hill. Faze France currently 2-0 up on London Conspiracy. This is do or die time now, Harry, for LDN.
Yeah, it really is. LDN just, they can't afford to lose another game, but can you see them not dropping a game against Faze France? At this point, I can't, Sims.
I don't want to take into account what they did to Infused, but as much as I don't want to, you can't help but do it. They literally just came out of, they pulled it all out.
Yeah.
I've never seen, again, that's kind of in there with the London Conspiracy TCM Warlock Bomb game for me.
Yeah.
Two super strong games where everything literally just went right. What I would like to see is, I'd like to see someone try and beat what Jimbo did last week. with that sniper rifle under glass.
That was definitely a highlight. That was probably the best thing we saw on stream all weekend, but I think that's already topped it.
Can you imagine if he hit it? I'd have been like,
the 2-for-1 overkill would have been something special to see on stream, but unfortunately it didn't happen for Jimbo. But this weekend we've already seen some outrageous plays from the likes of Talik, Botanus. I mean, it's crazy. It really is.
Don't believe we've actually seen an overkill yet on stream.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we haven't actually seen it yet. It's going to be interesting.
So we haven't seen an overkill?
No, I'm feeling it though. I think there's one going to be popping up very soon. I don't know why. I've just got this feeling that one of these French guys can do it.
We are Master Chief.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
If I just line my head up perfectly with
guys,
it. There we go.
Hold on.
Hang on, wait there. Let me finish it off. Do you like that?
I loved it.
Good. Now I feel like I've lived the real life of John Spartan.
That was amazing. I feel like, can I go out and shoot some elites? is that okay?
Are we that hyped up?
Can I go now?
You can do what you want, mate. You can, by all means, feel free.
Yeah. So going into game number 3.
Here we go. So I think it would be unfair. We said last time we started off with Talik, but let's jump on board with. It's Mr. Blackjack himself. Let's see. He was trying to get sniper rifle before. He did just manage to grab it, but unfortunately got taken down at S2, and then the game ended. So we are now on board with Mr. Blackjack himself. The big man Beej, he's going to shoot them barrels. Sniper rifle has dropped down, but then again, so have the grenades. They're coming in left, right, and center. He's got no health. He needs to be careful, but he does get shut down as he gets a little bit cheeky to try and grab that sniper rifle, Harry.
Yeah, he got a bit overzealous there. Wanted to get his hands on that sniper rifle as soon as possible, but it's important for his London Conspiracy teammates right here to not surrender the BR tower. That's fine if you give up some small time on that A hill. That's absolutely okay, but if you lose BR tower, you're going to lose a big chunk of time in this B hill rotation.
The one thing which was actually surprising when I was watching the VWS game, Harry, the biggest surprise was most of VWS's time actually came from the S tower hill. But we do need to jump across to Mr. Septic. He's currently looking at that elevator. He's got a sniper rifle in hand. If we get on board with him, he can see him do some very dangerous damage with that sniper rifle.
Yeah, it comes back to what we were saying, Sims, about holding the BR tower for this B hill rotation. We're still on the point of view of Blackjack here. His team have perfect BR tower control. They have a player at bottom blue watching that bottom middle area. They have a player in the hill who's just been taken down by Cinder. And now I feel like the phase push is going to come for that BR tower.
There we go. He's got no shield. They know it. The hit markers will have come off those grenades. However, they need to be really, really careful. Oh, off screen just there, guys. Septic did get a double, almost clipped the triple with the sword. But let's jump across to Mr. Botanus right now. He's just picked up sword. And there you go, Harry. You called it. The Faze France push was real. They've now taken control of BR Tower.
Yeah, and that was a great time to push as well, because they are currently only down 3 points. That's pretty good considering that the London Conspiracy team were the red team. They spawned up BR Tower. They had instant control for that B hill. But no, it's Fusion with a sniper rifle who gets a great double off your screen. Took down a sword player in Botanus, and now he has a sniper rifle in his hands at top BR Sims.
Yes, Cinder needs to be careful because there it is. Fusion just punished him. On board at the moment with Botanus. He's down on elbow. They have 3 guys at elbow, which isn't the best place that you want to be in. Sniper rifles are raining down from the skies. They need to be careful. People are losing their head left, right, and center here, Harry. Yeah,
you're not wrong. Still on board with... Oh, we've just swapped over to Fusion. That was actually a great time to swap over, as he got himself a sniper spree. First time I've seen that on Halo 2 Anniversary, but got backsmacked at the exact same time. Now, it's important for this London Conspiracy team to transition for this D hill. They need to get themselves over to that sniper rifle tower. Blackjack is already in position for London Conspiracy, right for that D hill. They're getting some great time out of this C hill, but the D hill is where they're going to get a big chunk of time.
The problem is 3 players down for London Conspiracy right now. I think Fusion actually grenaded himself on stream there, unfortunately. Off-screen, Fragby and Blackjack are also getting pushed. Fragby goes down. Fusion's up at S-Tower looking across. The shots come across that LAN BR, taking his face apart. His helmet has left his body, unfortunately. He goes down. The hill time, though, they are managing to claw back quite a bit of hill time. They need They really don't want to let Faze get a good lead.
Yeah,
they just need to grab that hill and keep it as long as they can, even if it means getting some scrappy deaths. But unfortunately, 3 down now for London Conspiracy.
Yeah, before he got taken down there, Fragby actually netted himself a double assist. So great job there from Fragby. He just got taken down, but managed to take down 2 Faze players in the process. Wonder whether Fragby here might just shoot these stalactites down on that BR3 player. Eventually gets taken down, and it's Cinder on a killing spree. You saw that in your kill feed. Cinder was taken down off your screen, but Cinder seems to be the player to watch in this game.
But as you can see now, 32-29, the scores have come back. Fragby accidentally fragging himself, unfortunately. Grenades come down. There, we jump across to Cinder right now. He goes down as well. It's all a little bit scrappy right now. I think eventually one team is seriously going to lock this down, and the time will just jump up, Harry.
Yeah, you're not wrong. The majority of the time comes from these B and D rotations at BR3 and S1 respectively. The in-between hills, the E, the A, and the C hills tend to be where you transition over. You get a bit of time if you have control and you can afford to, but if not, you need to make sure you're controlling the 2 towers for those B and D hills.
But there you go, look at the time, 41-35, still neck and neck and still on the POV of Cinder. I believe he did have Sword before he died, so Sword is now going to be under glass. Someone needs to be aware of that. As London Conspiracy spawn on elbow and get absolutely ripped. This will be a big kill. Ducks behind, but unfortunately Blackjack pokes up and says, no, son, you're not hiding away.
I love the way that Cinder tried to stay alive. He knew he had help, but unfortunately Blackjack there, who we are on the point of view of, managed to just jump and get the fadeaway shot there, taking down Cinder. Guys, do not forget that as it stands, London Conspiracy need to win the next 2 games to tie up the series. They cannot afford to lose another game. We are in a best of 5, and currently FaZe France are leading 2-0 in the series.
Only 6 seconds in it though, Harry. I can pretty much see this is going to be neck and neck all the way. However, Blackjack does get sat down. The A hill is up, but as you can see, London Conspiracy are holding that BR tower. They need to get this set up and lock down Library. Don't let anybody come from below the S1, underneath glass, sorry, to B1. If they lock this down, you can see off-screen Fragby also has Sword. That is big for them. Sword in B tower when the hill is going to pop over the side.
Oh, I do believe there's a, I believe it's Talik just got taken down off your screen, but it's Cinder picking up his old sniper rifle, so we're going to stay on the point of view of Cinder. Takes down Fusion there in the hill as well. The Stalactites have just spawned at BR3, but right now these FaZe players need to transition round to the BR tower to get some major time out of that B hill. But I believe if Cinder is clever here, he's going to check his elbow, and then he's going to go up to S3 to try and snipe any London Conspiracy players trying to get in that hill. But he spotted someone's arm there on the elbow. Just checking the hill here, making sure there's no LC players, trying to get some time out of that hill. Spots a player coming up open ramp, gets a great tag shot there, but can't quite clean him up. You see no assist medal on your screen. There it is. It was actually Bossinus who cleaned up Fusion, which Cinder tagged. Gets a great snipe headshot there. And the back smack to boot. There's a bodyguard medal right there. That was fantastic play from Cinder.
That was a big kill, and there we go. The killing spree is in full swing now. FaZe France have woken up to this is just, that was incredible. Got the back smack back of the head, beautiful double kill, in for the single headshot on top lift. They now need to be careful. Look across that B tower. If they get a bit of time in this hill, they'll be able to take the lead.
Yeah, the London Conspiracy players are going to push round. They're going to let this B hill go. They're going to forget about C. They are spawning over there, but I believe if I'm not mistaken, and by the way, Cinder's on an absolute tear right now, they're going to push round to this snipe tower, get themselves snipe tower control for this D hill, and try and get a big chunk of time to take a lead. But as it stands, it's only a 6-point game. Great back smack there from Cinder. Cinder's on an absolute roll right now.
Look at him go, Harry. No stopping him right now. He's literally, his BR is just finding bodies left, right, and centre. Sniper rifle still is on his Mac. Don't think he's going to get rid of it. They need to look across at C now. C's the dangerous place here. He's got the height advantage on them. If he turns around to S3, he could cause all sorts of problems. But then again, they need to hold down at B3 as well. The one thing that I've noticed about this FaZe France team, Harry, they go across top mid an awful lot. We've seen them pushing top mid. That's really, it's kind of a suicide hole, but they're always in there.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're such a strong individual team, they can get away with doing that, because if they get shot, they can turn around and challenge and know they're going to hit shots, either make a player weak, or they can get some a few kills there, but this FaZe team have snipe tower control, guys. I can't stress this enough. London Conspiracy cannot afford to lose this game. If they do, they will be dropping down to the losers bracket. They need to win 3 games straight to stay in the winners bracket.
And as you can see, we have been on board with Cinder for a while now. We are still staying with him. He's literally just completely locked down this S tower. That's given his team the spawn on this side. Now the time, now the gap is starting to open up. 93 to 63 on points at the moment. I think if London Conspiracy aren't careful, it's going to be a very, very quick 3-0.
Well, this is what I was talking about, Sims. Look at the lead now for the FaZe France team. They locked down Sniper Rifle Tower completely. And look at the lead. They've got themselves a 40-second advantage right now. And there's only 3 minutes left in this game as Cinder gets himself a Wingman medal.
This is incredible. Going to jump up and chase the player. I think he will go down if he's not careful. Doesn't go down. Can he survive? I have no idea how he just managed to survive that. There's the killing frenzy. Cinder is just going off right now.
Cinder is the absolute man for FaZe France. There's only 2 more hill rotations after this E hill. Shooting down the stalactites. Don't do it. Please don't get an environmentalist. I could not handle myself if he did that on top of his killing frenzy. That would have just been outrageous. But look at the score for FaZe France. This London Conspiracy team was in the they were in the final last weekend, but look at what short work that the FaZe France team are doing to London Conspiracy right now. Look at the score in this game and in this series, Sims. It's outrageous.
I believe that was Blackjack. Let's move across to Blackjack right now. He has sword in tow. He really needs to do some serious work if he wants to keep his team in the winners bracket. If they lose this, they are dropping down to losers, but at the moment, FaZe France are just looking too strong. The French Revolution is real right now, ladies and gentlemen. They are on an absolute riptide, 126 to 82.
Yeah, let's not write off London Conspiracy right now, though. Blackjack himself has just netted him a killing spree. Guys, don't forget this A hill tends to be the hill where teams just transition over to that BR tower to get the most time out of the B hill. But right now, as it stands, I believe London Conspiracy are going to try and get as much time as possible in this A hill, as Blackjack goes for the double kill there on Cinder. Can't quite clean him up, just gets the assist there. That was lovely, and now he can maintain the BR tower control. But look at the score, Sims. It was 50 seconds down, but now look at them. They're right back in this game. Only 30 seconds the deficit.
1 minute 30 rest of regulation time, though. There's still a lot of work to do, Harry. They literally need to take a hold of that hill. However, they do have BR control. This is quite key and quite vitally important. They need that hill to transition. They need to be sat in the hill, waiting on it, and they literally need to park their bums, and they cannot move.
No, they absolutely can't. But at the moment, I believe the FaZe France players are trying to push for this BR tower. They know how important BR tower control is for this last hill. There's only a 40-second lead, so London Conspiracy can still win this game, but they need a majority of this time. Right now, FaZe just need to sit back, make sure there aren't any players in the hill for London Conspiracy, and they will close out this game.
I was quite upset he didn't shoot the stalactites then. They were hanging above a player's head. Oh, that was a cheeky little duck there. He could have been very, very dangerous. The hill again is now open. That's all Renox needs to do here. He needs to just keep them clear of that hill. 30 seconds remaining. It's almost becoming mathematically impossible,
yeah,
Harry.
It's getting in that scenario, and I believe that will do it for FaZe France. They clear out their series 3-0. London Conspiracy winners bracket finals last weekend. They lost in the grand final to TCM, and now they've lost to FaZe France. They dropped down to the losers bracket early on in this tournament.
Am I seeing this?
I can't believe what I've just seen. There's a shot of the players all just...
Oh, that was a Blackjack.
That was a Blackjack.
Ripped up in front of...
Just ripped up Blackjack. Wow, that's gotta hurt. Blackjack, when you're watching this back, you've gotta feel pretty bad about that. But look at the FaZe France players. They are absolutely loving life. Oh, man.
Botanus ripping up an actual Blackjack.
Yeah.
He said to me before the game, I've got something different for you after this.
Ooh.
And there it is. Blackjack gets torn in two. Hopefully we can jump across to the scoreboards. We'll have a quick look at the kill feeds right now. Let's see it's the stats.
That is outrageous. FaZe France, such exhibitionist, and he just ripped up a Blackjack in front of the camera. Unbelievable.
And there you go, Harry. Once again, FaZe France, we've got Talik 23-20, Cinder 25-13. We watched what this kid was doing. He literally, I thought that was a killing frenzy at one point.
Yep.
Wow.
I can't believe
Wow.
what I've seen, guys. So, FaZe France are the first team to make it to the winners bracket finals at the Gfinity Halo 2K. Guys, let us know what you thought about that celebration. I was very impressed. Make sure you use the hashtag Gfinity Halo 2K. Let us know what you thought of that, because that was pretty slick.
So first we saw the machine gun sheep masks. Now we see Botanus ripping up a blackjack on stream. These guys mean business. I said it before, I'll say it again. The French Revolution is real, ladies and gentlemen. They're here. They've gone 3-0 up on London Conspiracy. They are through to winners final.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So it's going to be FaZe France in the winners bracket finals, facing off against the winner of TEC and TCM.
Whichever team they face. I think it's kind of safe to say maybe TCM, if Tech don't up their game, they're going to be in danger when they face TCM. TCM coming in, obviously, of the winners at the European Halo 2 Championships last week. It's going to... this is going to be literally incredible. You do not want to go anywhere. Keep tied to Gfinity TV. We're going to throw it over to main stage now, where we do have an interview. So, Brycey, it's over to you.
Hello and welcome back. Now, joining me this time, it's Blackjack and Renox. I got it right that time. So I'm actually going to start over here this time. You've been on here a lot. I'm going to start over here. All right. I have to kind of... You lost, all right. It was a 3-0, but what do you think went wrong?
Those guys just came out so hot, man. We've kind of had pretty easy games up until this point. They had a good series against Infuse, so I think they were really fired up, ready for the game. We just didn't bring our game today. So what we got to do is battle through the losers now and come back.
You confident you can kind of perform better? You think what do you think would happen in a rematch? Do you think you could take him?
Yeah, we played a couple of they played a couple of good game types for them, a couple of weak game types for us. If we play a continued series, I think we could take some of the key maps going forwards.
All right, I have to kind of ask you, apart from that, how has your tournament been and how are you doing today?
Yeah, it's the first time I've been to Gfinity, so love to be here. Really like the setup. We've enjoyed the tournament up until that 3-0 loss, but like I said, we've all been here before. We've all experienced players, so we'll get our heads down tonight and come back fighting tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, I'm kind of glad to hear it. One more kind of question I want to ask you. So, with the rise and it's been a big kind of weekend for Halo. HCS, we've been talking to Gfinity supporting you guys next year. What are you happy about that? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, I didn't expect that to blow up like this. You got big names coming into Halo now, and hopefully in the next year going into Halo 5, we can really grow that scene. And then start of Halo 5, we can have a really big Halo scene, and hopefully rival Call of Duty and other console games.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go over there and talk to Renox, because let's face it, he's been up a few times now. He's getting a dab hand at this. So again, with the win, you are looking phenomenal so far this weekend.
Yeah, it seems crazy because on Xbox Live we couldn't win a single game, and now we haven't dropped a game yet. We are in the winners final bracket, so that's amazing. We just couldn't expect better.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you something about your team. You're one of the more passionate teams here. You're very loud. You've got a few good celebrations as well, OC.
Yeah, we want to get it in, and yeah, that's just, we want to go in, and we want to be professional as we can. We want to be there when needed, and I think we did it.
Are you pretty confident now you're going all the way to the top?
Well, we still have TCM to beat, but I think we're confident with our game. I think we're playing pretty well, so we'll see tomorrow.
Well, there you go. I believe that's your last game of the day, that was now, because your winners bracket, you go forward. You won't be playing until tomorrow. I believe you have some loser bracket games to get underway. So, guys, I'm going to let you guys go and get ready and get us up. Thank you very much for coming and talking to me once again. And obviously, best of luck with your loser bracket run. Guys, right after the break, we will have TCM versus Tech. I'm really looking forward to this one. See you after the break.